Hello everyone, Michael255 here and welcome back to another video. I've honestly kind of already run out of ideas for videos, mainly because I can't record footage from consoles, so I can't play stuff like Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Persona 5 Royal. Once I can record them, I'll probably do like live streams of specifically Persona 5 Royal and more. Speaking of live streams, I haven't done one in like a really long time, mainly because I have no idea what to stream. Anyway, sorry for getting sidetracked. This video will be on the best N64 games I've played. I haven't played all of the games on the console, so sorry Superman 64, you're not on here. Anyway, let's just jump into it. Number 10, Mario Kart 64. This is a very loved Mario Kart in general, but for me, this is significantly weaker than quite a few others. The reasons why are, 1, rubber banding on the CPUs. If you don't know what rubber banding is, it's when you're in first and the CPUs get a little speed boost to make it more fair or something. In this game, the rubber banding's just plain stupid. Number 2, the controls kinda suck. I've never gotten used to them. Like, drifting is really annoying to do. But aside from those things, this game's pretty good. The tracks are good, and the battle mode are great. Yeah, I've barely played the battle mode because I'm lonely as flip. Anyway, let's just continue. Don't really have a lot to say about Mario Kart 64. Number 9. Whilst I think this is the weakest Smash game, it's still really good. To this day, it's still really fun. Whenever I played this game, when I was younger, I'd always do classic mode, as I never knew there was a free play mode for some reason. The character selections are great, yet Jigglypuff is still a pretty weird choice to me. However, this game suffers from what I like to call first game in the series-itis. Weird name, I know. What that means is, the first one laid the groundwork for the future installments, and more often than not, the second game improved so much on the original. In this case, that is true. I mean, Melee is Melee, so yeah. But yeah, overall, this is a really fun game to play to this day, and it's still worth your time if you're looking for games to play. Number 8, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
I'm gonna get a lot of angry comments for this one. This game is just pretty good. I expected great things going in, and whilst I did get some great stuff, the gameplay kind of bogged down the experience significantly. It's very repetitive, and when the gunplay starts, it's even worse. However, the game nearly makes up for it. With the absolute insanity of what happens. No game is like this one. We've gotten close to the insanity of this game with A Hat in Time, and we probably will with the full version of Friday Night Funkin'. My concept for a game is something very similar to this one, but, you know, with good gameplay. I'll probably do a whole video on this when I have the time. I have a lot more to say. Number 7. Donkey Kong 64. Honestly, I've always hated the fact that I like this game just the smallest bit more than Conker's Bad Fur Day, but the gameplay is the most important part of a game, so yeah. It's just a lot more fun to explore in this game, and each Kong gives you a slew of things to do. And that also leads on to the biggest complaint every single person on the planet has about this game, except for my dad, and I'm still very confused on that. There's too much to get. I swear I've spent around 20 hours on like 2 separate save files each, and I've only done like 50% of the game max. It's insane. This is one of those circumstances where less would have been more rare. Anyway, the game is solid, but only play through it when you have enough time on your hands. It's so tedious. Number 6, Banjo-Tooie. This game suffers a similar problem to Donkey Kong 64, in that there is a lot to get. But there's much less to get in this one than DK64, so yeah. It kind of feels like this game is that game, but better, if I'm being honest. I was able to beat it 100%, but honestly I did nearly quit because of the amount of stuff. The game does have its ups and downs, the ups being that it feels like a genuine continuation of the Banjo series, and the downs being stuff I've already mentioned, and Canary Mary can just go die. Moving on. Number 5, Super Mario 64. To this day, one of the first games to release on this console is still a classic and a blast to play. However, as per usual, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This game is overrated, okay? The controls are annoying, especially the camera, but that is a staple of 3D platforms on the N64. The worlds mostly all look kinda boring, and towards the end, getting 108 red coins gets pretty monotonous. But in the end, this is still one of my favourite Mario games because it's Mario 64, and it's still a great game which I highly recommend. Number 4, Paper Mario 64. Oh boy, a hot take here. Paper Mario 64 is better than Mario 64. This game just has a great story, fantastic gameplay, great characters, really fun optional stuff. Just what's not to love here? This game started a series which goes like this for most people in terms of quality. Hey, that's pretty good. Oh my god, this is amazing. Let's go! Why did they do it again? Ah, finally, a good game. For me, I honestly do really like Super Paper Mario and even Color Splash, but Paper Mario 64 is, in my opinion, better than them. But it's not as good as TTYD though, the 1000 Year Door, which is one of my favourite games of all time. Moving on. Number 3, Banjo-Kazooie. I honestly used to have this at number 2, but recent playthroughs have made me realise some problems with the game that I didn't realise on my previous playthroughs. First of all, Rusty Bucket Bay. I hate this level with every iota of my being. The swimming controls are bad, better in Tooie, and you instantly die when you fall down a pit. These factors, alongside the fact that when you die you lose your note progress, makes this level a nightmare to play through. Secondly, fun is fun. Everybody hates this, mainly because of the grunty spaces. However, this game makes up for these flaws with immensely fun gameplay, charming worlds, really well designed levels, for the most part, and just being a really fun game to play after a long stretch of games, or one really long game to calm down from doing that, which is beating those games, those really long games, or long stretch of games, yeah. Moving on. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I can assure you that someone watching this is like, oh, this game? Oh, everybody loves it, come on! Be unique. Well, if you play it, you will understand why it's loved by so many people, including me. The dungeons are amazing, the characters are great, the story of Link is really compelling, the bosses are great, come on. It's Ocarina of Time. Do I need to explain why this is the most critically acclaimed game of all time? No? Alright then, we'll just move on like nothing ever happened then. Honourable mentions. Here are games that I like, but not enough to make the list. Number 1, Mario Party 1 to 3. I don't play multiplayer games often, but this series is still a classic, and this console has some of the best games in the series. My favourite in the series is Mario Party 4 though, and I haven't actually just played many of the games in general in the series, only 1, 2, 3, 4, and Super I think, and a bit of 6 and 7. Number 2, Diddy Kong Racing. More racing games need a story mode, man. I haven't played this game enough to put it on the list, but it's still fun. And again, story mode is great. Mario Kart 9, please have one, or something like a mission mode from Mario Kart DS. Come on Nintendo, I know you want to. One day, everybody here finds that work of art that completes them, that defines who they are. And in April 2020, I found it. That work of art being, number 1, The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. This isn't just my favourite N64 game. It's not just my favourite game of all time. It's my favourite work of art. Better than any other game, film, musical, book I've ever experienced. This game has an even more compelling story than Ocarina, even more fun gameplay. The game as a whole has a really great sense of humour. The 3-day time mechanic is awesome. The side quests are amazing. They actually make me feel like I absolutely need to 100% it. The dungeons are also great, Stone Tower Temple especially. The music is amazing, come on! This game means so much to me, and I first beat it in April 2020, like I said. This game alongside Undertale and Celeste define who I am. So yeah, this is, in my opinion, the best console which ever graced this planet. Just, all of the games I've played on it have been okay at worst. Just, there's so many classics on this console. And there's so many games which I haven't even mentioned in this list. Like, the Mario Sports games. GoldenEye 007, I haven't actually played that yet, and that's the reason why it's not on the list. And so many more. Please experience any of the games I've mentioned. They're all worth your time. Anyways guys, that just about does it for today's video everybody. I really hope you all enjoyed it. And if you like my channel, then why not subscribe, click the like button, check out these videos, share with friends and family, check out my Twitch channel, and click the bell. It'll let you be notified when any new videos come out. Anyways guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Here we go!